what I'm going to do is make a dibber, which is a fairly simple thing. This one will have like a T shape, so it'll be a T shape, so it'll have a handle that goes across. First thing I'm going to do is turn it, well, the main dibber shape, with the point this end. And this, what I'm using is a piece of pallet, so it's basically just pine, and all I've done is marked centres both ends so I can turn it, but I'll turn it down on one end so I can grip it in the chuck. So first thing to do is start turning it into the right shape. Okay, so I've got the basic shape, and it will probably end up being 12 centimetres, give or take, on the pointy bit anyway. So what I'm going to do now is just give this part a sand and then add some accent lines to it. That'll do for now. The other thing I'm going to do is take this bit off so that I can put that in the end. It's just like a little upholstery tack, but it means there's a metal point on the end of the wood rather than just bare wood where it could split with it being forced into the ground. So I'm just going to cut that bit off. Sand this end down a bit better. Okay. Right, so hopefully I'll just sand this a bit smoother. So the accent lines are literally just going to be burnt in. First I'll mark them. So we'll go from the point and we'll mark centimetre. So that's 12 centimetres. So gives us a rough guide on how deep planting things like bulbs. I'm just going to make a faint groove on each one of those pencil lines for the wire to sit into. So I'm going to use this, kind of looks like a cheese cutter, something like that, and basically it's friction. I'll just hold it where I've marked to the wood while it's spinning, and it will start to burn, and that'll give us a nice defined line. There we go. Now I can give it a bit of a sand, and if I need to reapply the wire just to make the line a bit darker, I can. I'll just give that a bit of a sand, smooth it up, and then I'll work on the tapered end, which will go in the handle. Okay, it's not too bad. Now the idea will be to taper this part down to about 22mm, and then I'll start making the handle out of this piece. Okay. I'll just roughly cut that off. So there's the dibber part. I mean, it's perfectly fine like that apart from that bit. But now I'm going to make the handle that goes across the top. Same principle as before, only I'm going to turn this into a handle that the dibber part will sit in somewhere. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn this end down so I can get rid of most of that knot, and then grip it in the chuck. So if I make the handle, let's say 12 centimeters. So X marks the spot for where we're going to drill through for the handle. So I think first things first, I will drill the hole. I'm just going to use a 22mm Forstner bit. So the handle should fit tightly a bit. All the way through, almost. Obviously I'm going to turn that down a bit more to make the handle a better shape. So you get the idea. I think that's a bit better. Right, I'll sand it up, get it nice and smooth. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to cut that off and finish that end, and then we can work on making sure it doesn't come apart. So what I'll do is I'll put a slit down the end of the actual pointed part and put a wedge in there. And then sand that off. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so I've sanded the handle up a bit, made a little bit of a wedge out of a piece of hardwood, and the idea is I'm going to tap that in there and then finish that bit off so it's nice and smooth, and then that'll be it. Won't need to use glue. Right, so That's not coming off there. Now I just need to tidy that up. There we have it. One dibber. There we go. So, thanks for watching.